Oh shit, the invite came that quick. Damn, that's tough. And you get to do no pregame. But yeah, man, this is week 16 of season 5, man. Last season of the league, which sucks, but I get to play one of my favorite guys to play, man. Should be a good game. Hopefully, I don't get blown out. With that 92 overall defense he got over there, you know. Some things didn't go as planned. We intended to get our rookie, or not rookie, but second year inside linebacker. Intended to get him to 85 overall. We weren't able to do that, which sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Because we got until week 17.
We are the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio. First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
So tied to this team,
man.
Is
upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway
wrapping up
here in week 16. Taking it about the 1.
Sounds like this is going to be the last one.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Excuse me.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Jackson to throw.
Wow, Lamar.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. From the 22, Jackson got a man. It's Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run with Gibson.
Ooh, okay.
Going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Unfortunate.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Trucks over.
Oh, he finally trucked somebody.
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
He finally trucked someone.
I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
Why is Dylan Wembley in as my fullback? Should be tight end 3.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Nope.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake.
Oh, wow.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Thank you. He thought he was going to throw it again.
Picked off inside the 10.
He thought he was going to throw another comeback. Nigga, no. Nigga, no.
Definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions.
I put 2 damn cloud fans all day. He's not like brother.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit. I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Why is Lamar under so much pressure
there, but it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They go play action now. Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, my God.
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
Oh, man, that's fucking funny. Oh, is this Cloud?
Play action. Now Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. To throw is Jackson.
Yo, why?
It's intercepted.
Why? I should have just put him on fade when I saw him moving.
There as his guys will get the football
That's
back.
unfortunate.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs.
That was a terrible
Because these
angle by
guys, they've
21.
already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Flushed out right.
Yeah, there you go.
Can't get rid of it. He's
Little
taken
rookie.
down. He couldn't get rid of it. He
Welcome to the
takes a
NFL,
sack
baby.
for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 18. On third down, Mayfield.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Oh, that was a nice little scene to cut back
Found
to.
good room to run there.
Damn.
Returns it 14 yards.
That was a nice little scene to cut back to,
bro. As it'll begin in enemy territory
It's
already.
unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
See if he jumps this.
On first and 10,
Oh,
it's Gibson.
why
And
wouldn't
he
you throw that?
sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
That's kind of corny.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is caught. It's
Oh,
Brown.
nah,
Now
bruh.
look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the
Nah,
Browns.
bruh.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is
okay.
it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like
it
this,
is cold.
and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to sling this
Stevens,
deep
come on.
downfield.
You gotta make that
Got his
play,
man
bruh.
complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but
Gotta
not
make that
before he
play,
takes it
Stevens.
inside the 40.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Wide eyes open.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Why is it that wide open?
Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
It's a wrap.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
That was my fault. That was bad pocket.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Eluding the pressure.
Nobody
Gets
came back to the ball
again. Grant Delpit in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. So
oh no, they didn't give me the first.
To go for it. And the Browns are going to get this.
That was 5 yards.
Excellent field.
Challenge it, bro. Challenge it.
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag.
Ah, that's some horse shit. That's some horse shit.
Looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield on play action. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. McCann's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when he left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Yo, come on, dog.
Picked off by Greg Newsom. And they have possession, and they have it at the 30.
No ball to pass it outside.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the Ravens.
Mayfield now. It's caught by OBJ.
Wow. Get that hit.
Inside the 15, just a yard. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Second down, here's Chubb again.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They go play action. Mayfield. Rolling touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
McCann for the point after.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Browns 17, Ravens 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We gotta get some points.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damn, 7's tired too. That's extremely unfortunate.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Jackson. He's got his man. It's
routed Denzel Ward.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the pressure, right out of bounds. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson.
Fuck, okay.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent
Sack fumble,
come on. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Madubuike able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target.
I wanted to cover that, but I was like, no, I can't leave the right side.
He's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
No matches, no matches, no match.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh,
Sure
man.
The linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Just a
amazing how
1-yard
comfortable he
gain on
is
the
running
play.
on
That'll
3rd
be
and
the
long.
call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that support?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Got a man. It's Brown. Got some room at the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much since. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
Okay.
And he gets this
okay, Gibson with the 1st down.
35-yard
Wow. I see you, daddy.
It's definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start. but they're oiled up now.
Didn't look like he got his feet down. Fucking replay.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Oh, word?
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call, and that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Throw right side.
Stop running.
To Andrews.
Did y'all see that shit?
9 yards, not quite enough.
Really stop running.
Now with 3rd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Look again.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Look all you want. It's supposed to be big bodies versus little bodies. You're supposed to win that.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Browns 17, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
Man, what the fuck?
Nurse this small lead.
Like, what, yo?
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49.
That's cool.
59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Mayfield off the play fake.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Humphrey.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, boy.
Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here's Chubb on the read
Ran the
option.
ball.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's so weird, man. It's so weird.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my damn.
Down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. This will be caught by Brown.
Come on, Hollywood. Come on, Hollywood. Come on, Hollywood. Let go.
For the Ravens touchdown. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
We gonna miss you, boy. We gonna miss you.
Tucker,
even though we didn't use you like that in real life.
And that will make this
we gonna miss you, man.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Now left side on the swing pass. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department.
Oh, one jailbreak screening.
You definitely would like to hit on
in the chat, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Flush to his right. Throwing
pressure.
Deep for Galladay. And
pressure.
Able to connect. Incomplete.
Pressure.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken
got a penalty?
We'll call it
Holy
the 37-yard line.
Oh, come on, dog.
On the punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but
considering that you can't touch an offensive player behind a line of scrimmage,
no matter what you do to make an adjustment on
and
defense,
I have a tackle and a guard that pulls, that blocks anybody else that comes, that's why the tunnel screen works.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's
another
Gibson.
one.
And that play will go
for the second time this
Losing
game. Like,
yardage
relax.
back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11. And here's a give to Gibson. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Here's Gibson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Off the option.
Oh, no. I kept it. I wasn't supposed to.
Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
There's another tunnel screen.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete left side to Bateman. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
They'll try to run it with Gibson.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, 41.
Throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field. They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. The drive will start with an option going left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Baltimore, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their
One
opponents will
touchdown?
be
Holy
the Pittsburgh
shit.
Steelers.
3 picks.
Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm at 52 plays, bro. The man's complaining about like 5 fucking tunnel screens. Like, it's part of my offense. Defend it. Excuse me. Damn. Damn, he had 7 tackles. Let's go. My man's only had 3. That's back. 8 TFLs. Got our 3 sacks. Got 1 interception. That 1 interception was really fucking sweet too. Cause baited him into throwing that motherfucking comeback route again. Oh man. Like, what was that, bro? Like, I hit rat catch and this man dove after he caught the ball. Like, come on, bro. This one was fucking sweet, not gonna lie. This is just me recognizing what he does out of single back. Nice slot. Go ahead, throw the comeback route, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, comeback game. 2 seamers. You got a comeback and an out route, I think. This one had 2 comebacks. Let's throw that fucking cloud flat out there, boy. It's aggressive as fuck, but at this point of the field, you can do shit like that. Because that defender is going to run with that and look like he's in trail technique in man or whatever, deep, third zone, deep quarter. And he's just waiting on that bitch. It's fucking beautiful. Oh man. Now this one pissed me off. He moved his damn DB, moved his cornerback inside like that. So I'm like, all right, yeah, just snap the ball and throw the. It was actually an in route, but I guess I threw it a little bit too late because he broke inside. And yeah, if we just left it, put him on a fade out there, touchdown. And we take advantage of that versus him a lot, and moving his players around and shit like that. But it's all good. It's 15 with the chase down, right? Yeah. Where's my user? No, covering halfback. Oh, you got the comeback route, boy. Tripping. Comeback route is there. I guess he's looking for that deep crosser. Which, I mean, he definitely burned his man. You can throw it. You can throw that. 100%. You just didn't. He fucking torched my corner. That's so sad. Alright, so he said every key third down I did the tunnel screen. So we'll try to find it. I like proving people wrong. Boom! Who hit him, bro? Oh, Wusu Koromora. J.O.K. Defensive MVP, man. Caught a pick. He got a user pick, and he got a user fucking hit stick fumble. Let my man Hollywood up, bro. This is when Stan is in his bag. He's in single back ace. This is probably his best formation. He can attack you in so many different ways. He can attack man. He can attack zone. If you blitz him, he's getting it out quick to the halfbacks. Now this one is just a double move. Well, it should be a double move. He actually just runs the corner. This was match, right? Yeah, this was match. Wrong fucking route matched here. That's tough. It's all good. Back-to-back sacks here. Has to be running into contains like a dumbass. Has to bait me for 13 yards. Was this a tunnel screen? 3rd and 18? Because, you know, typically, if I was to run a halfback slip screen, it wouldn't be no problem, right? Like, we can just go 3 and out here after turning the ball over. We throw a pick on a curl route. Snap the ball. We see it's man. Did I throw this late? Sure, I threw it late. Damn. Yoink. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. 26-7-1, and then it's Marquez Townsend. Backup tight end, maybe? Fullback? Right before half, we get picked off here. This is unfortunate. I didn't think that he would be on top of this fucking halfback corner route. Honestly, didn't think he'd be on it. That's the only thing that I had, too. I should have. If his user's not there. If his user's in the middle of the field where he's supposed to be. It's a completion. The fucking got me, man. He got me. Hey, you get the ball out of half? Hey, force the punt. Let's go. Take another sack. I feel like we could outrun that guy, but alright. Not even seeing it, like, bro, like, this is 3rd down. I got a 0-yard run. It's a 3rd and 11. The pass of 20 yards. I'm pretty sure that's not a screen. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Did we send the pressure here? I think we did. We sent all 6. Yep. Just manned up. We needed to man up. Boop. Just enough. 6 blocking here? It is. Oh, his left tackle just gets beat. Left tackle just got beat inside, boy. That's all that was. 4th and 17, he missed the field goal. We get sacked again. 4th and 2, Hollywood for 42 yards. Now, this one's definitely a tunnel screen. This was definitely the tunnel screen. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, that does a replay for it. When you're in man, right? You know, you're in man coverage. The point man is gonna take the guy that's supposed to be manned up on Brown. The guy that's manned up on Bateman does not switch. I mean, if you want to go down there and use it, feel free. But if you're gonna use it, that just lets me know I can throw other shit. But yeah, can't complain about somebody running something like, you know, like I said, I throw 3 picks this game, bro. 3 to your user. Got an acrobat pick on me. You know, like, quick game is part of the game, bro. Defend all parts of the field. Boom. Ronnie Stanley comes in, gets a nice little chip block. Chips him just enough for me to get past. We out hurdling 6'7" niggas on the ground. Come on, Hollywood. Oh man, but yeah, you can, like I said, you can clearly see how it works. If you're in zone and that defender that's over top of the stack is a hard flat defender, you can see how easy it would be for him to pick this off. Because he's not in man on 12. I had to follow him for a step. He's doing his job. You know what I mean? Don't call man. Call zone and let me fucking torch you over the top and shit. You know? But I mean, and sit there in man coverage and think that that's it. I didn't realize I ran the ball. I was running the ball this much. End up taking 3. This is tunnel screen too. And again, it's man. It's Overstorm Brave on defense. So his first step comes inside because of the run fake. The guy that's manned up on 10, who's the guy that's going to receive the ball, he's getting blocked by the guy that's inside of him. The guy that's manned up when the guy that's inside of him does not switch to the screener. And the way it's designed for that fucking tackle, which happens to be Ronnie Stanley, was top 5, top 3 left tackle in the league still. He's able to get out, and by the time the ball gets to him, boom, he gets a block. That's why it works. That's why it works. GG's in the chat, man. Oh, should have hit the wrong button.